time, and he is so dominant in our games. So, you know, I think it's a good mix because I think you're going to have people who want to be kind of that in the middle.
Nightfall in the Windy City. All right, a chance to check out stats for Victor Oladipo.
And you can see how much his playmaking has improved in the past month. He's a different passer than he had been in the earlier part of the season. I'm sure his teammates love playing with him at the moment.
Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Bledsoe. Bogdanovich is out there with Jackson. Then it's Harden, and it's Dedmon in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Kennard is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Christian Wood, and it's Clark in at the 4 spot. When you look at the regular season, Chris, was there a part that was more difficult to start or the end, or maybe somewhere in between?
I would say it's somewhere in between because the physical toll, you know, just felt most down the stretch. But you get a time to refresh and renew and get back to it.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Now, here's Kennard. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming.
Here is Harden. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. The pass to Dedmon. Tipped away. Oladipo taking his time here. Sacramento grabs the miss. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
And that seems about right. I mean, last season was one that both of these teams would like to forget. They got beat up a lot and couldn't even beat up on each other.
And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Butler in the corner. Misses the 3. Here's Sacramento now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
Here's Butler after the Kings pick up 2. Inside, Wood. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Ooh, a deadly, decisive shooter. Once Kennard gets him the look he likes, he ain't gonna hesitate.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Harden, no good. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
And Butler gets it to go.
Oh, we've seen this countless times from Butler. I mean, he just finds a way to get the space he needs to capitalize.
Harden against Kennard. Harden the pass to Bledsoe. Pass to Dedmon. 5 on the clock. Here's Harden on the wing. Over Kennard. And the basket by Harden.
Oh, and that catch and shoot, Jay, from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
Butler feeling out a bit. Sweet little floater. Butler's got 8.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about shooting.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. And back with the start of the Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
On the court right now for the Kings, Jaren Jackson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Harden, then there's Bledsoe, and it's Dedmon into the center, locking down the middle. Left side, Butler. Rebounded by Jackson.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's Butler. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Shoots it. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Kings. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, look, that's just the energy that Butler displays. A fiery personality who welcomes overcoming all types of challenges.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Bledsoe kicks to Bogdanovich. Jackson against Clark. Sacramento again missing. The Bulls leading by 6.
In over his 2 years at UNLV, Christian Wood shot just 26% from long range, so he's made a huge improvement in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's become a key part of his offensive game, Jay. He's put the work in behind the scenes. I mean, developing a skill set that's so much in demand.
On the wing, Harden lets it go with the 3. And Oladipo pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
They shot the lights out from deep, really stretched out the defense in that one.
Well, nowadays, the 3-point shot is huge. They were on fire from outside.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
The Kings trail by 8. Bledsoe taking his time here. Bogdanovich wide open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Oladipo, here we go. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Oh, as good as he is at creating his own shot, Kennard is also a solid distributor. He doesn't miss the open man when he spots him.
Harden the pass to Bogdanovich. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. The Bulls leading by 8. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Oladipo dishes to Clark. And the rejection by Jackson. The 3 from Harden. That one, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Jackson against Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. 14 feet away. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everyone. What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And that's going to do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
We've got Brandon Clark. Oladipo is out there with Kennard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wood in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Wood. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wood's got the first field goal of the second half for the Bulls.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks it to Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Butler on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Bledsoe outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler kicks to Clark. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Harden.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And there are few with a more explosive first step than Bledsoe. Gets the angle at will.
Pass to Butler. Shoots. They get it back. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Harden from about 19 feet. Nice jump shot. Good. Harden's got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Here's Oladipo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jed, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Bogdanovich passes to Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Passes it to Kennard. Butler with the ball. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Fires at the elbow. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Harden outside. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. but they'll get another chance. Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead. Outside Butler. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Oladipo. Over Bledsoe. Oladipo misses.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bogdanovich.
You got to like the game of Bogdanovich. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
Butler against Bogdanovich. Butler with the ball. 11 points in the game. 18 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Butler's got 13.
Oh, what a talented offensive player. As soon as Butler is feeling it, he stays after it and keeps looking for his shot.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Dwayne Dedmon. Harden out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Oladipo, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
The Kings trail by 6. Harden kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. And there's Jackson on the assist by Harden. 7 points for Jaren Jackson.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard, Harden.
Here's Oladipo. Stolen by Jackson. Harden against Kennard. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Bledsoe against Oladipo. Six on the shot clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Butler against Bogdanovich.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. And Butler has been in these spots before. I mean, he's comfortable having the ball when it matters most.
Now the pass to Bledsoe. There's the lob to Harden, and Harden with the stop.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
Bogdanovich against Butler. Wood in the post. Good. Wood's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Oh, yeah, that is a huge play. It looked like they had to stop until he came to rescue. Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Butler against Bogdanovich. Oladipo, the pass to Clark. Now, here's Kennard. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Right between the eyes.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's always going to be a main scorer for them, and tonight they really let him loose. Almost half their points have come through him, and we're so used to seeing him have nights like this that we almost take it for granted.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Butler. Dedmon with the block. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And really an elite combination of speed and power. When Bledsoe's aggressive, he draws a lot of fouls.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bogdanovich against Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. Harden against Kennard. Pass to Bledsoe. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And that tacks another big point onto the league. Great N1 play showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball. Those free throws helping him to make the lead even safer.
Kennard finds Oladipo. And again, Chicago, no good. So the Kings win it. They seem to... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.